Cybercrime and Spam presentation by David Hogue. Today we'll be covering what is spam, examples of spam, spam history, CAN-SPAM Act, compliance, enforcement, First Amendment protection, criminal liability, legal strategy, statistics, and benefits. So what is spam? In a nutshell, spam is digital junk mail. The original meaning behind the word spam is something that keeps repeating and repeating to great annoyance. Internet spam is unsolicited communication sent in bulk over the internet through any electronic messaging system. So while we may not have considered email marketing spam, according to the spam definition, it is just that, spam, and some forms of spam are illegal. Some examples of spam are unrequested email messages and from unknown senders, using purchased or stolen mailing lists, and counterfeit messages meant to trick you into providing personal information. Upon researching when spam officially started, it was unclear when the exact date was when the first spam email was sent. However, one date seemed more consistent than others, and that was 1978. In 1978, email spam was sent out to users of ARPANET. The ad consisted of a presentation by Digital Equipment Corporation. Then in 1992, the word spam was used for the first time to describe these unsolicited emails. It wouldn't be until 1997 when the U.S. Federal Trade Commission would hold their first hearings on spam. In 2003, Congress enacted the CAN-SPAM Act to set a national standard for the regulation of spam. CAN-SPAM stands for the Controlling the Assault of Non-Solicited Pornography and Marketing Act. The law sets the rules for all commercial emails, which is defined as any electrical mail message with the primary purpose is the commercial advertisement or promotion of a commercial product or service. The Act sets forth the following legal requirements: no false or misleading header information, no deceptive subject lines, must identify the message as an ad, must tell recipients where the company is physically located, must tell recipients how to opt out of receiving future emails, must honor opt-out requests promptly, and must monitor what others are doing on your behalf. Each violation of the CAN-SPAM Act is subject to penalties of up to $16,000 per email, but remains largely unenforceable against anonymous or non-US spammers. Email marketing is also protected under the First Amendment. The First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States protects freedom of speech and spam too. The Federal Communications Decency Act of 1996 banned the transmission of obscene communications to people under 18 years old, but 1997's Reno v. American Civil Liberties Union ruled that this violated the First Amendment. Even though many consider this wrong, the Constitution is the law of the land, and restricting the freedom to send email communications infringes on the First Amendment rights of the people sending the spam emails. Criminal liability is appropriate for the entities sending spam emails when they do not follow the CAN-SPAM Act, Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, and Electronic Communication Privacy Act. The CFAA, an amendment to the first federal computer fraud law, was enacted in 1986 to prohibit intentionally accessing a computer without authorization. The ECPA, which includes the Stored Wire Electronic Communications Act, enacted in 1986, protects wire, oral, and communications while those communications are being made, are in transit, and when they are stored on computers. These include fraud and misrepresentation, trespass to chattel and conversation, unfair competition and false designation of origin, and other computer crimes. So how do we create an email marketing campaign that is legal, ethical, and profitable? The first thing to do is make sure you have permission to email the people on your list. This is usually done by typing their email on the website. When the user is informed that they are typing in their email or phone number to receive future emails and or texts from the company. The next thing is to make it clear who the email is from and to accurately reflect the content of the email in the subject line. Putting the company name in the From section and having an accurate subject line makes it clear to recipients that it is a promotional message. The physical location of the company must also be included on the email, which can be easily added to every email by including it on the email template. The email must also include a way to make the email stop. This can be done with a very visible unsubscribe button being inserted into the email template. Once the opt-out request is received by the company, the recipient must be removed from the email list within 10 days. Doing these things will ensure the email marketing campaign is legal. So, should a company utilize email marketing? The way to know is by analyzing statistics. 40% of business-to-business companies believe email marketing is critical to their success. 73% of millennials prefer email communications from a business. 99% of consumers check their email every day. In 2023, it is projected that half the population of the Earth will be using email. In 2022, it is projected that 347.3 billion emails will be sent a day. 81% of small businesses rely on email as their primary customer acquisition and 80% for retention. Sending 3 abandoned cart emails results in 69% more orders than a single email. And for every dollar you spend on email marketing, you can expect an average return of $42. 49% of customers would like to receive promotional emails from their favorite brands. And while 21% is the average email open rate, for a welcome email, it's 82%. Email marketing is a great way to build brand awareness, secure leads, nurture leads, and convert leads. Not only is it affordable, but it provides a way for companies to stay in contact with their audience and allows for easy measuring of how successful the email marketing campaign is. Another thing to consider is that email has a 90.3% penetration rate among U.S. internet users, while only 69% of U.S. adults are on Facebook. This means a company can reach way more people by email than using a platform like Facebook. While some say that email is an outdated form of communication, the truth is that email is here to stay. Not only here to stay, but growing in popularity. These are the few reasons that email marketing should be utilized by every company to improve their business success.